Hello and good afternoon, everyone. We're coming at you live from the heart of New York City, Times Square. My name's Kelsey, and thank you all for joining us today as we announce the Digiday Video Awards finalists. When we thought about a setting for where to shoot today's announcement, we figured, what could be better than Times Square, where we're literally surrounded by video and advertisement, and maybe a few dressed up Elmos.
You can't forget about the dressed up Elmos. My name is Melissa, and we're so excited to have you here with us as we make Digiday Awards history here in Times Square. As each finalist is announced, their name will be in lights on the NASDAQ billboard right here. Without any further ado, let's cut to what you're here for, to find out if you're on the list. For our first category, the finalists for Best Video Ad are
Onion Labs, an initiative for Diet Dr. Pepper. Sleek Machine and the Boston Celtics for Say Hello. The Infatuation and JetBlue for Pizza Fly Along. Camp Grizzly and Adidas for I'ma Be a Star with James Harden. Disney Channel, Horizon Media, and Ad Colony for Big City Greens. Universal Pictures, Robot Chicken, and Jurassic World for Fallen Kingdom.
And the finalists for Best Live Moment are
TBS and Glow for Final Spaces Cards with Gary. Paramount Network for Goodbye Spike. National Geographic and Nest for Safari Live. Turner for Conan's 24-hour marathon. Marriott International for Wake Up Call Festival. Courageous Studios and Mass Mutual for The Unsung.
The finalists for Best Social Video Campaign are
Concept Farm and Manhattan Mini Storage for Mini Stories Campaign. The Hook for Curry's PC World. T3 and UPS for Wishes Delivered. RT for hashtag Romanoff's 100 trailer. Purple and Facebook for the Purple Boys with Tim and Eric. AARP for Bold Ladies.
The finalists for Best Multi-Platform Video Campaign are
VH1 and Samsung A37 for RuPaul's Drag Race finale. Camp Grizzly for Adidas POD system. Advantage and Hyundai for Rolling with the Rookies Season 2. Dollar Shave Club for Getting Ready. Innovid and Compass Point Media for Johnsonville Dynamic Weather Campaign. Courageous Studios for Mass Mutual The Unsung.
The finalists for Best Advertiser in Video are
Jungle Creations The Story Lab and Cara for Nobody Puts Baileys in the Corner. Viva Creative for In Our Lifetime. Onion Labs, an initiative for Diet Dr. Pepper. Mustache Agency for Write the Future. Congratulations to all of those finalists. For our next category, the finalists for Best Video Ad Tech Innovation are
LoopMe, Power, Send to News, Adobe for Adobe Advertising Cloud, Curve Interactive, and Kinetics.
The finalists for Best Streaming and OTT Platform are
DAZN, Vimeo, Local Now, Bright Cove, and Made to Measure.
The finalists for Best Video Distribution Platform are
JW Player, Power, Send to News, Ellen Digital Network for EllenTube, AdStream, and Teads.
The finalists for Best Use of YouTube are
Fullscreen and AT&T for Guilty Party, Bodybuilding.com, Condé Nast Entertainment, Copa 90 for Derby Days Spain, Nickelodeon for the JoJo and Bobo Show, and Made in Network for JTV.
The finalists for Best Snapchat Show are
Condé Nast Entertainment, E! Entertainment for E! News' The Rundown, Copa 90 for World Cup Snapchat Show, E! Entertainment again for E! Face Forward, MTV for MTV Cribs, and NBC Universal and NBC Sports for Premier League Extra Time. Those are some snaps we wish lasted longer than 10 seconds. And here's another new category, Best Use of Instagram Stories.
The finalists are Vice Media, Discovery Digital Studios for Food Network, The Infatuation and JetBlue for Pizza Fly Along, Complex for Disappearing Cinema, Oliver Schrock Communication and Mercedes-Benz for Define Your Path, Viacom International Media Networks for the 2018 MTV EMAs.
Our next category is Best Facebook Watch Show.
The finalists are Vice Media and Broadly for the Scarlet Letter Reports, USA Today for Military Kind Stories, Group 9 Media and Grey Goose for Off Script, Lyft Entertainment and Funny or Die for Billy on the Street, Discovery Digital Studios for Fix Me a Plate, Insider Studios and Marriott Rewards for Travel Dares.
Our next category is Best Snapchat Discover Publisher.
Here are your finalists. NBC Universal for NBCU Digital Lab. Vertical Networks. Discovery Digital Studios for Food Network. The Dodo. Now This, and Vice Media.
Now for our next category, Best Video Distribution and Programming Strategy.
Here are your finalists. Fullscreen and AT&T for Guilty Party. Starcom and Bank of America for Echoes of Vietnam. Turner and Google Play for Conan's 24-Hour Marathon. Concert by Vox Media. The NBCU Content Studio for Making of a Gem. Insider Inc.
Our next category is Best Publisher Pivot to TV.
And the finalists are Vox Media, Newsy, The Dodo and Animal Planet for Dodo's Heroes, Uninterrupted for The Shop, Condé Nast Entertainment. Congratulations to all those finalists. Now for some impressive partnerships, here are the finalists for Best Video Advertising Agency or Partner.
Studio 1847 and Menards for Make It with Menards. Ellen Digital Network, Portal A and Glad for Hannah Hart's Upside Down Cooking Challenge, The Hook Group for The Hook Labs, and Click On Media.
Our next category is Best Video Publisher Partner for Brands. Here are your finalists.
The Hook, Blossom, The Dodo for Brand Shop, CH Media, House of Highlights, and Chef's Feed.
Our next category is Digital Studio of the Year.
The finalists are Complex Networks, Courageous Studios, Jungle Creations, Vox Creative, Ellen Digital Network, and FBE.
Our next category is Video Executive of the Year.
And the finalists are M. Scott Havens of Bloomberg Media, John Steinberg of Cheddar, Maurice Powers of AMSI AAG, Heather Woitis of Studio 1847, Doug Bernstein of House of Highlights, and Kelly Day of Viacom Digital Studios.
Our next category is another new one, Most Valuable Streamer. Here are your finalists.
Poker Central for Poker Go, Yahoo Sports for NFL Live, A Media, and Zumo. Congratulations, all of you had some pretty intense competition. Now we're about to wrap up with our last and most popular two categories. Kels, who are the finalists for Best Brand Film Single?
The finalists are Jungle Creations and Treehouse for Little Casanova, Viva Creative and the Colorectal Cancer Alliance for In Our Lifetime, Mercedes-Benz and Oliver Schrott Communications for Define Your Path, Lyft and All Day Everyday for Undercover Lyft with Chance the Rapper, Atlantic Rethink and Jaguar Land Rover for Scoring the Drive, Uninterrupted for Rolling with the Champion.
And last but not least, the finalists for Best Brand Film Series are
Ellen Digital Network for Momsplaining Season 2, Fast Company and John Hancock for Retirement Community, RT for hashtag Romanoff's 100 Trailers, Awesomeness and Jello for WOB Series, the Kimba Group and Callaway Golf for Golf Live Series, Click On Media for Faces of the Fleet.
Congratulations to each of the finalists, and thank you all for tuning in.
We're excited to honor all of you and announce the winners at the upcoming Digiday Video Awards Gala on March 7th at Tribeca 360 here in New York City. We can't wait to see all of you there.